Right, my last video took me ages to do, so this one, I'm going to do this one faster than the sound of light, I promise. So that last one just took way too long. A bit of that in there. So, wash my brush off, wipe it out. A bit of that blue in that bottom bit there, to there, and let's say a bit in top there and all. Just blend down here a little bit, perhaps. Something like that, I'm thinking. That's my sky done. Sorted. Dry enough. Right, now then, that brush will wash. Now, chisel the end of this brush. It's quite low actually, let's say it's there. That, there, is that straight? That needs to be straight. It's got to be horizontal. When I say horizontal, I'm not talking about one at wombles. No, I'm talking about a straight line in it. And then I'm going to soften that line right out so that can you see it? There we are. There, baby, sorted. Right, that's that. That is the Pacific Ocean. Right, get that dry. Jubbly. Right, let's get in this background now. Get some. I'll get some really light greens mixed. So I'm going to try and mix a creamy green colour. So it's sort of a creamy green. Yeah. Just mixing. It's quite watery. Got it pretty watery because I want it quite thin paint. Right, out of that I've got some green. What's just an old green where I've mixed. And I've just plopped a bit of that in. So it's a green what's already been dulled down. So I can't describe exactly what colour green it is. Right, so I think we'll come in about there, and go up and out there like that, and then I think I'll come down there like that, and then it sort of comes down. Oh, it comes down in front of that ocean there, comes down in front of the Pacific Ocean, and just like that, and then I think I'll just smooth it out like that. Ten more, and then just give it a dab with that to dry it a bit. So that's that. Right, now then, what we got? It's quite faint. So now I'll start adding a bit of colour into that. So I'm going in for a stronger green now, just mixing it. Still a creamy green. Now I think there's a stronger bit up here. In there. It was down there. Down there. Across there. Up there. And there. Oh, well. Whew. I don't want that bit there. Well, I'm in across anyway. I'll leave some of them little runs in. Nice. There. Don't particularly need that bit there. Or that bit there. Soften that bit in. Right, now then. What we got now? So. I'm going to come in here now with some brighter, much brighter greens, so I'll mix a brighter green up now. So I'm just using this mucky green, what's in the bottom of my palette, and then I'll mix some yellow in with it to take it brighter. There we are, something like that. And then I think add a touch more green in, and probably let's come across there with a bit more green and come down into here with a bit more green. And then a bit more yellow. Now a bit more cream. And just drip that down. Down there like that. Now that's nice. Now looking at this. Some more bright green. And this bit here just blending in. Just sort of blending in there. And down there. That bit's a bit brighter. Something like that. And then, right now, I need some really mucky greens mixing up now, so get some of that. I'll mix a load of burnt umber. I've got just basically a load of muck in the bottom of my palette. I've just gone into that. Right, and there's a streak across here of that mucky green. There's a streak down here like that, following that edge down. That sort of goes to about there, and then that sort of softens in there. I can drip down, I think. This bit over here is a little bit softer than that. Let's see, as we come over here, probably gets a bit stronger. So I'll just blend some bits in, then I might dry it in a minute and see if I need any more blending in. That's probably a good bet. Dry it and have a look. I've just been looking as I was drying. I'm going to mix up a lighter green Fost, not too light, about that light, but I'm not pushing. And then I'm going to come down here with some of these lighter greens into here, down here, bom, 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 into there, like that, into there, down there. There's a tiny bit of soft light green going across there, right down to the bottom there. And then soften some of that in, especially on this bottom bit here. Most of that will be getting covered in a bit. Soften some of that in. There we are, some bits up here, soften them in. I'll sit right back now and paint with the edge of my brush so I can see exactly what I'm doing. Don't want to go overboard with this softening in. I want to get it just right. So sat right back here, I can see exactly what I'm doing. That'll do me. Now then, need some nice, probably virtually burnt umber. Might even, no, change my mind. Might stick a bit of Payne's Grey in it. Burnt umber and Payne's Grey. More Payne's Grey. Oh, that looks about perfect. Let me squeeze that out. Oh yeah, that's perfect. And just dab end of my brush in. Right now, some bits in here. Just dabbing into that already wet paint, and that's softening right in. Look. That's nice. That's perfect. There is softening into there like that. Beautiful. Right now, mix some light red into that. When I say light red, light red's it's not like a bright. It's the difference between light red and bright red. In fact, I've added a little bit of bright red into it and all to warm it right up. In here, I've noticed there's some really warm reds, just about in there. And then I'm going to come in with some burnt umber just to darken that a bit, and then some Payne's Grey, darken it a bit more. So a bit of that, and then a bit of that light red again. Not even washed my brush, gone straight in with them mucky colours. Just added a bit more light red in there like that. That's it, and that can. I'll stick a few more of them in, and just gradually clean my brush, and gradually soften some of them back out. Again, I'm sat right back in my seat, and I'm holding my brush there, so I'm sat far away, and I can see what I'm doing better by leaning back. I can see what needs to be done a lot better than if I were right up close. Dab my brush a tiny bit, dab it on my tea towel a tiny bit so I'm not dripping water everywhere, and then back in. Now I'd say that'll do me sound. Right, that's that done. Right, I'm going to dry that. This thing that comes up there, then I think I want to bring it down there, perhaps. Yeah, right, where's my pencil? I think what I'm going to do, there's a wall in here, it sort of comes, there's that gap, so let's have a gap, yeah, it's about there, it sort of comes across there like that, up there, then it comes back down a bit there, and then it comes right up there, and this bit's virtually fell down, there's a lump there, and all lump there, and a jagged bit there, and then that goes right across there, a massive gap in it there, then it comes back up there, down there, down there, like that. That's a wall. Bottoms of the wall. I'll put them in with my brush. I'll put them in a minute. Right, so that's that. I'm going to get bottoms of this wall in now, because they're quite a light colour, so they're a you know what, I'm going to mix in, I've got yellow, I'm mixing it now, I've got yellow, but it's got a bit of green in it because I've mixed in some Chinese white, there's some green in my Chinese white, So I'm going to add a little bit of red to it, take that green away. I'm hoping to get a yellowish creamish colour. So I've added a bit more red in just to take all that green away. And then I'm going to now in a second add some yellow back in. I think I'm about perfect at that. So it's Chinese white, yellow, plenty of water in there, and that's just, it's all in the ear, the bottoms of this brickwork there. You ain't got to be dead precise. There's a bit there, in fact there's some up there and all, something like that. It's all down that side actually, and this side was more grassy, but I'll stick it in anyway. I'll stick that in and all. So there's not a hint of a path, but I might put one in, I'm not sure yet. Right, that's that. I'm not even going to bother cleaning my brush because I think this will fit in with my green nice. So there's a bit of Chinese white. I'm into this green, what's basically just still some green muck in the bottom of my palette, but it's a green colour. So it's a dirty green colour, but I'm going to add some bright yellow and that'll freshen it right up. A lot of bright yellow, right, that's perfect. Right, now I need to sort of come, that sort of cuts through there like that. So it cuts through there, comes right. Now I'm going to take mine across there like that. On my photo it cuts down here, but I've not quite put enough blue sea in to do that, so don't want to worry. Don't worry about top of this wall, just go around it roughly. There's no to worry about that. Well, slightly more into some more yellow here, across here. Let's go up there into that bit there. Look. I'm more following what's going on in this picture rather than what's going on my photograph now. So if there's like, there was a bit there of white paper that we missed, so I took mine up there. Not that on picture, but it helped fix me thing. This yellow down here, it's not in picture, but I've gone a bit darker up there, so put a bit of yellow in here just to alter it. I'm not going like a slave to that. That picture's there to help me. It's not there to tell me what I can and can't do. You know what I mean? This bit here, look, there's a dark bit there. Let's blend that in. There. That's it. And then into some yellow. Blend it across. Some nice yellow. More yellow. This is quite a thick paint now where I've got on here. Now that bit there where that dark goes through, I don't want to see that dark, so I'll just mix a bit of that dark green in there. That'll hide it. And then I'll come back into some yellow. Down into there like that. Some more yellow up there like that. Look at that. Oh. That's it. In fact, I think this here, this top bit here, most of them rocks are quite a dark colour, so I think I'll have that bit quite light. Then there's some light rocks over here. So I'll have this bit a little tiny bit darker. More yellow in there. There we are. So that looks like, tempted to blend that in up there. That looks like an hill, and then down there, and then that's another bit up there. Yeah, I'll leave it like that. No wrong with that. On my picture, it does actually sort of blend up. So, and then it goes to more of an hill on that bit, but I think I might just leave it. Shall I? Just gone to a lot of trouble to cover that bit up. But yeah, it does blend in. It's not that important. I ain't got to go to me. I'm not thinking about my picture, trying to get exact to my picture. I'm just thinking which would look best. So I'm sat right back now. And I think it probably would have looked best with some of that blending in more there, but if that's sod it, let's do it. Sorry for my language, I said it was the C word. Let's blend this bit in instead then. I think it will look better. So this is what I've just gone to trouble to cover up. I'm going to blend back in. So normally I'd say you've done it, so leave it because you don't want to overwork something, but yeah, blend it in. So I've blended in there. I'm going to blend in just by softening in there. See, I'm damaging my paper a bit here now. slightly overworking this really now, so I want to be careful. Yeah, that's okay. Take that into there like that, over there. I'll get that to dry. That does look better. It's more interesting. I think that'll do for now. Right, I may as well, I think. You know what, I might go to my spiky brush. Squeeze that out. Chuck that in there. Let's go to a spiky brush now. There's this little one, that one. Right. I'm going to go into this pale creamy colour, what's left on it. Touch that red into that. Go into that and just get some of these bits built up like that, look there. There's a lot of them bits. Not into there. That's it. Is there much of that? Yeah, it's more yellowy this side. Try a bit more yellow in it. So this is like Chinese white and a bit of yellow. That's sort of, on this one it's sort of going more that sort of way. A bit more like that. Get a bit of brown on it. Anyway, I'm in burnt umber now, just to get some patterns in. Sort of going all over the place this bit. Tad more wetter. Sort of scratching away and there's no coming off my brush. That's better. Now, I'm going to do the same now with a bit of green. I'm mixing green, burnt umber so it's not too greeny. And then I'll mix some of that in there like that as well. Like that. I'm going to a bit of yellow, brighten this green up a bit, just there. Brighten it up a bit more. There. It's a bit brighter over this side. Some more of that. Yeah, this side it's a little bit brighter. So some more green there. Sort of like that, it's all crisscrossy everywhere. It's not bad. Right, I'm thinking now I might try and get bottoms of these, what's going to be dead, and do a crisscrossy shape in there. And then maybe with this little scratchy thing here, what God knows what that is. I just found it. I even use the guitar plectrum here sometimes for scraping rocks. That way, if you use a guitar plectrum to do it, a lot of, if any women watch your channel, they'll presume that you play guitar, and then even though they haven't seen your face, they will fancy you because women love guitar players. So, right, stop talking crap now. Right, trying to get quite a dry, thick paint, dry brushwork. I'm just testing it on some scrap paper. That looks alright. So I'm just coming in there, like that, darker, much darker. See, some brown. This is really thick, dry paint now. Black. I'm mixing brown and black. That's it. I think what I'll do, to add a bit more effects, I'll put a few, oh no, I think it's too dry for a lot of that. A few of them little scratches in there. Some more brown and some more black. Got a bit of a mixture on this side. Let's see if we can get a few scratches in there. Looks nice. Yep, happy with that. Right, stick that brush in there. I think I've done with that now. Right, now then, rocks. These rocks have got bits of green in, bits of brown in, a lot of black in. So I'm going to get a bit of a mixture of all them colours. So I think I'll start with some of this green. It's a really dark green, really dark green. It's green with a bit of Payne's grey mixed in it, and that's going in there. That's not dark enough, I don't think. There, like that. That's good. Let's use my plectrum. Oh, that's perfect. That plectrum. Look at that. A few little rock shapes in there. There we are. Let's get this spiky brush again. Just load a bit of dark colours on that and just blend that in a bit there like that. Yeah, like that. Come in some Bontumber now, so that's going to take that green out. Just coming in across top of there this time, across top of there like that. I'm going to leave some whites in on this one and do a bit of scraping as well. Bit of both. Oh, look at that, where I just left them whites in. That looks mint. A bit of scraping as well. And then get this spiky brush, just get some of that spiky effect in them bottom bits there, look like that. Oh, this is looking really nice. I'm well pleased. Right, I could, and I think I will, dab into that cerulean blue, because there's some cerulean blue in that sky. Now, would you get cerulean blue in a wall? Don't be ridiculous. Of course you wouldn't. But is it going to blend in and look nice? Yeah. So that's why I've done it. So I've popped a bit of cerulean blue in there. Now I'm mixing it with Bontumber to blend it in. Leaving a few white bits again. There we are. Where's my plectrum gone? There he is. Get some scratches in. Nice. And then back to this brush here and just add in some extra bits of that for that bottom bit. And then I can get this plectrum. In America that's called pick. In England we call it a plectrum. It's just nice, that. Just linked it to that sky a bit. Let's pop some more green in, because that's going to link it to the grass, because why not? So I've gone green there, and I'm going to turn that green gradually back across to a brown, I think, into there like that, across there. It's gone green, and then I'm coming down into this, dragging some of that colour in and mixing some of the colour what's on my brush, and then scrape some rocks in there as well. There we are. Look at the different colours in that now. I can go in with low lights, and I probably will in a minute. In fact, I'll do it now just to show you. No, I'll wait. I'll do it in a bit. Right, this side looks like top of this bit here has got a lot of green in it. So I'll whack some green. Oh, that's a bright green. I'll whack some green in there. You know what? I'm going to blend that across into some more blue. That's really bright colour, that is. And then Bontumber. I need to do there's not much scraping on this. It's not very scraped. Done a bit, then into this Payne's grey for down here. Now there's a lot of white left in here on this bit, so I'll just leave that in. A lot of pure white in that. That's nice. And then some of that looks like some blades of grass coming over the top of there. Nice, very nice. This is quite green here as well. So all of this side here really is pretty green. I'll leave some highlights on that top of that. They're not in the picture, but I've just decided to. So that's that there. Melt that into a browny black as it comes down. And then into some of that. I'll melt that in there like that fast. The plectrum. Try and get some extra little bricky bits in there. That's it, like that. Let's drop in and get back up there. You're going to have a few bits, like a few of them in. I think I'm going to go into some black now. Black and burnt umber for this back bit. Again, I'll leave a few little highlights in there. Let's go into tad of blue. That looks a bit boring in there. There, perfect. And then break it up with a few bits of rocks in there. That's it. Now, I think what I'm going to do now, mix up some Payne's Grey, Bont Umber, just come in and put a few low lights in. That's it. Like that. And then I'm going to go into some green just to change it. Put a few low lights in with a bit of green. More black. That's jet black on that bit there. A lot of green in this bit, so I'll stick some more. Some jet black. A few low lights in there, that's it. Like that. Very nice. Right, squeeze that brush out in there, I think I've done with that brush now. What we got now? Probably want dark colours now, so I've mixed in. Let's see. Try this on some. Yeah, that's nice. Just trying that on some scrap paper. So this bit here, so to the grass is going over that way there, like that. In fact, it's more of a lighter green. So I've dabbed in some lighter green there. It's coming over that way. Nice. It's all going over that way like that. Sort of curving over. I wonder if that's. It would be nice just to get a few of them. A lot of it's dried. That'll do for that, I think. Right, so we're coming. There's a few less bits there when it starts. In fact, there's a few less bits here. That's it, and then there's some really dark stuff. What just seems to come in. Just like that, really. Let's bring some darks in there. Some real darks on that bottom bit. There we are. That's it, that bit. And then can we scratch a few? Couple. Yeah. No. There we are. That's there's not really anything in that sea. There's a couple of posts. Oh God, I'm going into some long time again. I keep doing these paintings for a little bit longer than what I ought to, because it's keeping you. I don't like to keep you too long. Right, there's a couple of posts, quite dark they are. There's one there like that. And another one, bass bar there. It's a bit higher, is it? No, it's not. Don't know, a bit higher then. Well, they both go behind them rocks. So that's that. I could put a couple of rocks in there, but I'm not going to bother. Yeah. So a little focal point in there. Little focal point. Let's not use that great big brush. Let's use that equal brush. Where's a little brush? That one. A bit of a focal point in here. So I'll have him about there. Just a little bloke. That working with dog in it. I'll give him some lovely brown trousers. A brown head. A little brown dog there. Not a very hot, shadowy day, but I think just to link him to the floor. Do a bit like that. And sort of soften that in, because it's not a very shadowy day. There we are, it's just a little bloke and his dog. I need to get moving because I'm taking all your time. Put a couple of bods in here. These would be seagulls again, just flying over the Pacific Ocean. So I do them quite big because seagulls are quite big. And then I think what I might do is I'll put a big one in there, a big white one. Will it show up? No, I'll just leave it. Pop it, where shall I pop it just in here somewhere, perhaps. Do it there. B. Paint D. That stands for Bertie D. There we are. That were another long one, nearly 40 minutes. I need to start speeding up so I don't waste too much of your time. Right, see you on beach. Wow.